failing at that as well. GG. GG well played. With that, Bjorn does advance on to the finals, and now we have our next semis ready for us. Spawning in the top left-hand corner. Spawning in the top left-hand corner here of... bottom left-hand corner of the Old Republic, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss. It is Creator. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Protoss representing Virtus Pro. It is Classic. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we're getting into our next matchup. Here we go. We're getting to our next semi-finals. Coming into this, Classic is the favorite player. He is, what, top 2 Protoss in the world, arguably top 1 in certain circumstances, alongside Hero, of course. But in PvP, anything can and will happen. I was referring to the finals of Tuna Cup number 123. That was, what, 2 weeks ago? That was 2 weeks ago. I just realized something. There we go. 2 weeks ago, we did have Classic versus Creator in the best of 5 finals, and Creator, he almost 3-0'd. He was ahead in the series. He was up 2-0, and Classic fought his way back, but it was very intense, very close back and forth. I could have seen Creator taking it as well, so we'll see. We'll see if we can bring it back, and we'll see if we can have a back and forth, and if Creator can get his revenge. Let's go. Here we go. We go. As from here, we have our 2-gate opener out of Classic. The second pylon is in the main. Likewise, Creator doing the same. No proxies, no one base all-ins yet. The workers, they do follow each other. And it is going to be a double Stalker open out of Creator. Much more aggressive, much more assertive here. Creator, he failed to scout the pylon. Ooh, he didn't get into the main. He's going for the proxy. It's going to be a delayed all-in. Remember, this is the third pylon, not the second. So it's going to be a later proxy here, going for a delayed gateway. Basically, this looks like a standard build. Did Classic probe scout? He didn't. Well, what's happening? Classic, no probe scout whatsoever. Okay, so Classic is playing blind. Very risky in PvP. Did open hallucination, did open sentry. It was sorry, I thought it was a double gateway. It's going to be Stalker, sorry, it's going to be gated into Cybercore into expand. Hallucination does confirm the proxy. It's going to be a delayed proxy Robo out of Creator, going for the one base all in, and Classic knows. Classic is aware, he responds with the Stargate, but remember, this was a Nexus before Stargate. This was a very greedy build. But this is also a delayed Robo as well, so we're getting messy. We're getting messy. Greedy build out of Classic. Creator going for his own delayed one base all in. Prism is on the way. We're getting chaotic. Who do we favor here? Now we're imagining it's going to be Void Ray first out of Classic to build up his Void Ray count. There we go. Void Ray's on the way. He's already got 2 batteries at the natural. With the power of the War Prism, we could try to juggle and dive into the main and bypass the natural. It's possible. Speaking of, let's go. Does head for the main. Making his way in. But the Void Ray is out. Yeah, the Void Ray will pop out in time. You can try to focus on the Prism itself. Oh! He does go for the Prism. Can he get it? No shot. The Prism gets so low, and he does get the Prism. A rough start here for Creator. Not like this. Does run away the Void Ray. But the Void Ray survives. Does get away, does survive. That's a massive delay here for the all-in. Creator's pushing forward, but he doesn't have any micro potential. Not without the War Prism. His Micro Lamp is activated, catching a Stalker. And remember, the longer this goes on, the better it is for Classic. Classic, he has that better economy. Producing more Void Rays. Adepts, they do not get into the main. Ooh, nice force fields, looking down a couple of sentries. Yeah, catching out one sentry and a Stalker. Void Rays is back the army. Nice kind of force fields here, zoning away the Immortal. He wants the Prism. No, the Prism! The Prism goes out for a second time. Does punish, does get a Void Ray though. Down to 1 Void Ray. Army moves in. He still has the Immortal. Boys are being pulled. And Creator, can he pull this off? Now here comes a second Void Ray though. Yeah, with the power of 2 Void Rays, Classic holds. He doesn't just hold, he wants the Immortal. Oh, yeah, a bit of an overextension. Does overextend. He only had 3 batteries. Lack of batteries can kill him. And not many batteries left over. Boys are being pulled. Classic being greedy. As he is going to be forced back. Prismatic alignment now for cooldown. But usually we were seeing even more batteries on the way here. So lack of batteries is concerning. Creator, can he still pull this off? Voiders once again, they're in the main. Yeah, they activate their beams. Batteries in position to support. And the Immortal, ooh, the Immortal goes down, but a miscontrol there from Creator. Doesn't save the Immortal. And with that, Classic shutting this down. Yeah, he does shut this down. As he finally killed the Immortal. And GG gets called. GG gets called. Classic he holds, and Classic will take game number 1. GG. Whew. And GG, well played. Classic, he'll take a lead in the series. Again, it was a bit of a messy game here. Creator going for a delayed 1-base all-in, and for Creator to lose that first War Prism, that was almost game then and there. We still had a bit of a back and forth, and we did have some moments where Classic overextended and where Classic under-defended his natural. That is true. That did give some opportunities for Creator, but again, losing that first and second War Prism, just massive delays there for Creator. Not just delays when it comes to warp ins and when it comes to the aggression, but also it does kind of reduce your micro potential, right? It means that you cannot juggle back units, you cannot save your Stalkers, your Adepts, your Immortals, you cannot micro back. It does weaken your push quite significantly there to lose those War Prisms. GG. GG, well played. With that, Classic takes the lead, and now we're going to be loading into game number 2. Let's go. Let us go. And we'll see if Creator can recover. Show us what you got. As spawning in the bottom left hand corner of White Rabbits, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Protoss Pro, leading the series 1-0. It is Classic. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the blue Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss himself. We have the South Korean Protoss down in the series. Can he bounce back? It is a Creator. Let's go. Whew, let us go. So we are delving into game number 2 here. And we'll see how frisky our players plan on being, and we'll see if, once again, Classic goes for a greedier build. So far, throwing down the gateway closer to the main, not going for the wall up here at the ramp. The reasoning for this is technically more efficient. The time it takes for the probe to go back from the gateway back to mining is shorter. So this is technically more efficient to get opener out of Classic. The downside, of course, is lack of SimCity. Or a lack of wall off the ramp. Does allow for Adepts to shade in. At least early on. So the wall is going to be a little bit weaker here. You have to go for a full pylon wall instead. Hello, Creator. As Creator, he does veer off towards the right-hand side. The first pylon is back at home, but the second pylon is proxied. Based on the proxy location, either a fake proxy pylon or a proxy Stargate or a proxy Twilight Council. We'll keep an eye on this probe to see if he comes back. Based on the rally, he's not. Yeah, so it looks like a fake out. Classic does scout. Classic confirms that a pylon is missing. Classic is aware. And Classic, you can see he's scouting. He does rally here on the right hand side. And he's checking the center of the map, not checking the edge. These are more common in proxy robo locations. Classic does fall for the bait. He does go for his own robo. This is a blind reactive defensive response. If there was a proxy robo, then Classic could hard counter. But as we can see, Classic's being baited into something more aggressive. Now, what Classic can do with this is turn this into a 1-base all-in. He can turn his defense into an offense once he realizes he doesn't need it. As Creator expands. And Creator does expand. Classic moves out. Shout out to the tuna. The tuna. So Creator, he has a high ground. Defensive robe is on the way for Creator. Good call. Prism is on the way. Classic, he's set up to expand. What's it going to be? Yeah, he's banking resources. Looks like Classic will get a Nexus. So Creator takes the lead. Creator, he's ahead economically. Just has to survive. Survive this push. So Classic is moving in. Stalkers are out. Prism as well. He can dive into the main. So far, Creator looking very secure at the natural. And two adepts taking one-shot probes. This is built to harass, built to deal economic damage. Classic going for the drop. Creator somewhat in position. Oh. Creator, he does respond. Yeah, gets one volley off. Prism does take a lot of hits, and the Prism is zoned away. Oh my god, the Prism goes down actually. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, rough loss there for Classic, losing the Prism, losing both adepts as well. Massive losses here for Classic. Does get 2 probes and oh, barely gets a 3rd. 3, 4 probe kills. Some okay damage at a Classic, but not quite worth losing a Prism. And we're getting ready for the counterattack. Yeah, instantly, War Prism's being chronoed. Creator, he knows, he smells blood in the water. He moves out. Creator's moving out. It's going to be a very difficult defense here for Classic. Remember, Classic has the worst economy, had the later expansion. Does have an Immortal on the way. It's going to be a tough hold. It's going to be a tough hold. As Creator's moving in. At the same time, Classic setting up a counterattack. Does shade into the natural. Army moves in. Nice force fields as the Prism is too late. Oh, that should not have happened. Yeah, the Prism is too late and 2 Stalkers get caught out. Better trade here for Classic, but the Immortal has arrived. Yeah, the Immortal has arrived, and that should be enough. Classic, he attempts a force field. The boys are being pulled. A desperation and hold here from Classic, and he does force this back. Oh, he has his own Immortal. No shot. Yeah, his own Immortal has arrived. At the same time, 8 probes go down across the map. No shot. Creator losing too much back at home. Those 2 more depths. Yeah, those 2 more depths across the map. Drops into the main. Classic, he does give chase. He wants that Prism. The Immortal is abandoned. And the Immortal is going to go down. Oh, actually. Oh, can he get it? The Prism gets away. Just barely. Prism does pull out. It's a messy micro there from both players. Very messy. But Creator, he missed his window. He had it. It was there. Again, Creator, he was a little bit premature, pushing too soon with his Stalkers and getting caught out. Drop back into the main. Classic is counterattacking. So Classic defends. He defends back at home, does force a recall. And who's going to be first to expand? Like, it's just very tense. It's just very, very tense here. The game almost ended. Creator throws in a Forge. That tells us he plans on building up his upgrades, getting to a longer game. Prism is zoned away. Classic likewise, working towards Blink. Now, when it comes to our setup here, Creator does have certain advantages. Creator has the faster Twilight Council, faster Blink, faster Forge, faster +1. The upgrades are going to be in favor of Creator. On the flip side, though, we do have a faster... actually, the third bases are locked in. Like, they're at the same time. Third bases are around the same time for both players. So Classic is still at a deficit. But he is still in this game. Classic, I believe he does have an immortal lead. Only slightly though. Yeah, now we have an even immortal count. As we do see Creator attempt to catch him out. Better trade here for Classic. Punishing the Stalkers, punishing the Sentries. Immortals, they hold their own. He wants more Stalkers. Oh my god. Another Stalker goes down. Zelda as well. Get a nice harass here from Classic. Harass as well. Link is now done for Creator. If he sees an opportunity, he can dive on the Prism. Classic has got to be careful. He rotates to the third. He can get a probe. Just the one. This is getting a little bit greedy. Yeah, calm down. Classic pulls away. Upgrades are evening up. We saw the upgrade range of a Creator. He does have Charge, Temple Archives, working towards Archon production. When it comes to the overall composition, Creator, he should have a better army. But soon. Classic, he has Ascended. Looks like Charge will finish up in time for the fight. There might be a couple of Archons. Ooh, the fourth base is going to be denied. Does blink in. Does force a cancel. Not bad. Creator getting in position. Supplies are still close. Classic rotating over. There's an observer in position to scout. As they do spot each other. Creator's keeping up. Again, Creator working on a much more efficient composition, going Mass Zealot. Meanwhile, this is very Stalker heavy. Classic sees a window. Oh, doesn't quite get the Immortal. Nice save at a Creator. Picks up the Immortal, pulls away. Trying to bait the army further in. Hoping to catch him out with the mass charge lots. Classic, he does find the fourth base. Immortals, they do get away. And the fourth is denied. Not bad. That's all he wanted. Denies the fourth, backs off. So Classic does back off. And with that, after all the posturing, Classic does take a better economy with the faster fourth. So the fourth is up. It's getting saturated. Upgrades have evened up as well. Even on upgrades, even on tech. It's still very Stalker heavy here by Classic, but we are slowly incorporating more Zealots. No Archons yet. But Classic does have the tech. He pushes in. Creator's out of position. You can see the main army here on the right-hand side. No! Yeah, Creator's completely out of position. The army does move in. And the third is exposed. Yeah, third is exposed. Zealot's taking it into the mineral line. Attempts the warp in. Creator has to go down the ramp, down a choke point. Does try to push forward. The Archons are more exposed. Yeah, you can see all these Stalkers just wasting the DPS. They're just too far behind. Yeah, too far behind here. Nice force fields, zoning back more of those Stalkers. Wasted DPS. Immortals, they just go to town. Creator, can he break through? He does lose the mineral line. 18 probe kills. Ay, ay, ay. Mineral line goes down. Creator, he will defend. He will hold. But at a cost. Creator's all in. Creator, he's completely all in. Creator, he's down to 39 probes. Barely an economy. His force just finished. We gotta commit. We gotta push. It's now or never for Creator. So he will break the fourth at least. Yeah, this expansion will go down. Classic is setting up here with batteries. He just has to defend. If Classic can survive this push, he can win the game. There's the recall. There's going to be 3 batteries here at the natural. Is that going to be enough? Oof. Yeah, Classic does take a massive hit to the face. Archons are low. And he's going to get 2. Gets 1, gets 2. Both Archons do fall. But there's still 3 Immortals behind this. And another Archon comes in. And Creator, can he do it? Can he break through? Yeah, the batteries are running out of shields, running out of energy. And with that Creator, he has been forced to all in, but he does have enough. He breaks through the main army. Boys are being pulled. Classic getting desperate. And we're forcing the ace match. Whew, we are forcing that ace match. Again, Classic did take a better fight, of course, across the map, but he was unable to stop the counterattack. And again, arguably, he lost too much for just the economy. Lost too much. We have a series. We have an ace match. GG gets called. We're going all the way to game number 3. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Again, we did see that Creator was out of position. Classic was able to get to the mineral line, but Classic did commit to the fight. The Immortals were actually quite fast to go down. I will say that the Immortals were a little bit too far forward. The Prism was too far towards the top left, so Classic wasn't able to micro back his Immortals and save them, so they went down actually quite quickly. Once those Immortals were broken, we saw the entire army crumble there for Classic, referring to the fight that was across the map, and then we just counterattack. We just went for the all-in. GG. GG, well played. With that, we're going all the way to the ace match. Let's go. Whew. We're going to the ace match here. We're going into game number 3. Here we go. No force fields or hallucination from Classic. I did take note of that as well, where there was one Archon for Creator, but he did have a bunch of sentries and he didn't force field as quickly as he could have. Did force field towards the end of the fight, but we could have seen it a little bit earlier, just to delay the push a little bit further, just to take control of that ramp area a little bit better. But that is something that Classic was not able to pull off. That is true. That is true. As we did kind of mention at the time, like, you could definitely argue that Classic did commit a little bit too hard for economic damage, whereas it could have been a little bit more conservative, could have killed the base, could have pulled away, for sure. But in the end, we have a back and forth. We have the ace match. We're going all the way to game 3, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ruby Rock, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, tying up the series 1-1. It is a Creator. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the red Protoss player, the South Korean Protoss, representing Protoss Pro, being forced into the ace match. It is Classic. Whew. Let's go. Let us go. Again, a very intense series so far here. We made it all the way to the ace match, to the final game, and this can go either way. This can go either way here. Show us what you got. This Creator, he does move out with this probe. Let's move out. Likewise, so does Classic. Creator just probe scouting, and we'll see if Classic has something else more sinister in mind. Second pylon gets thrown down, so far everything's looking normal. I say that, never mind. Gate into Cybercore. No 2-gate open out of Classic, going for a faster Nexus. Greedier build out of our red Protoss once again. Meanwhile, Creator does go for a 2-gate opener. Creator with the full scout, he does confirm that it is going to be a faster Cybercore. It is going to be a greedier build, and Creator can react and respond with an all-in. Well, that's also why it's imperative here that Classic chases the probe. Just chase. Ensuring that this worker doesn't get into any kind of shenanigans here across the map. There's a second pylon for Creator. Nexus gets thrown down. Ooh. Yeah, unable to pylon block. Oh, that is brutal. That means Zealot gets cancelled. Yeah, no Zealot. Classic gets what he wanted. Gate, Cyber, expand. No safety Zealot, didn't need it. No pylon block. And Creator, what's the plan? Yeah, the probe does turn back around, does race back home. Creator opening up double Stalker. And it looks like Creator will expand. Okay. Whew, we have an economic build. It's going to be economic. Of course, Creator is behind, but we'll see if we can make up for that. We'll see if we can make up for it. Stalker's fan out is going to be a robo follow-up here by Classic. Very safe. Very safe. As Creator's going for his own Twilight Council. So because they pick in, they shouldn't get much done here. Just spending energy. Just poking at the sentry until the Stalker does arrive. As we attempt to deny the scouts. Hallucination will get across the map. Likewise, so does Creator. Does confirm the Robo. Confirms the Twilight Council as well. Is aware of the tech. And again, Classic does have a very comfortable worker lead. So Classic, again, he's ahead economically. The reason for this is just greedier build, faster Nexus. That's why the pressure's on Creator to recover and to make up for his deficit. Now, Creator, he will have earlier blink, so we could throw down like extra gateways and commit into a 4-gate blink. Otherwise, another way to recover is a faster third. Oh. Third base is thrown down. Classic moving in with his Adepts. Remember, 2 Adepts taking 1-shot probes. Classic does scout the third, but he wants the mineral line. Does want that mineral line. Blink is not yet done. Probe's gonna be going down. Gets 1. 1, 2, almost 3. 2 probes. 2 probes go down. Pushing into the main. Again, just going for the economy, trading out the Adepts. Gets 4 probe kills and will save 1 of the Adepts. Oh, not barely not. He wants it. He wants the Adepts. No, doesn't quite save it. But still worth it here. 2 Adepts for 4 probes, well worth it for a Classic. Did sustain a bit of hull damage on the Prism trying to save the Adept. It's a little bit greedy there from Classic. Was punished for that greed. With that, Classic maintains the greater economy, at least until the third kicks in. So Classic does check for saturation. Just further into the main, looking for extra gateways. Again, it's still just 2 gateways. Now we finally get the gateway explosion. Classic is perfectly fine. And Classic has a stronger main army with his Immortals. Adaptation, okay. Adapts shade into the natural, getting 1, 2, 3 probe kills at the same time. Adapts they also shade into the natural base of Creator. No. Adapts they're everywhere. So far, 6, 7 probes going down. Very nice attention to detail here from Creator. Catching us 7 probes at the same time, though. It looks like 6 probes going to be going down across the market. Do we get 7 as well? He does! 7. 8? Okay. 7 probe kills as 8 go down across the map instead. Almost equivalent damage. Equivalent damage. And Classic, he commits into Immortal Glaive Adepts. Classic is quite fond of this. Quite fond of this, especially after a Robo opener. So Classic is going to double down. He's going to commit. A very aggressive style here from Classic. And we'll see if Creator can keep up. This one goes in. Ooh, going for the warp in right into the main. Uh-oh. And Classic not aware. Sorry, Creator meant to say. Immortals are exposed. He gets 1, he gets 2. Yeah, the Prism is not here to defend. So 2 Immortals get picked off. Massive pickoffs here for Creator. At the same time, Adepts are popping off. Oh, shading into the natural. Some messy harass there from Classic. Likewise, Stalker's getting caught out. Creator, he has momentum. More Adepts into the main. More probes going down. Creator, he's committed. He has to go. He has to commit. And he's hitting pre+1. +1 isn't done. Glaives aren't done either. And remember, Classic, he just lost 2 Immortals. Yeah, Classic is exposed. He's exposed. He's caught out. So there's the energy overcharge. Boys are being pulled. And Creator, he might have just done it. Yeah, he has done it. He has broken Classic. Yeah, the upgrades are too late. They're hitting too late. So Classic overextended. He pushed too hard, pushed too far. And he is broken. Does get the Immortal at least. Takes down the Immortal. but I can say the same for Classic. GG gets called. Creator, he will claim the series 2-1, and Creator, he will advance on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Creator, he will claim the series here. Again, Classic had a really strong timing on the horizon. Bear that in mind. He was working towards +1, working towards Glaive Adepts. What did Classic do though? He pushed too soon with his main army, and he lost both Immortals. He lost both Immortals across the map. His Prism was harassing, and it was really good harass, right? It was really good harass in the main base. A lot of workers were going down. Creator, he was being forced to all in, but alas, we saw that Classic was caught with his pants down. He lost both Immortals in the center. He lost the backbone of his army, and that triggered the all-in, that triggered the counterattack from Creator, and Classic did not have enough to defend. GG. GG, well played. With that, we have our 2 finalists here. It's going to be a best of 5 grand finals between Creator and Bjorn. Let's go. Let us go. We're getting ready for those finals.